Giving you today's hit music, the new Z101. I'm Corey Motley, and on the phone with me is somebody that is just sweeping the nation, selling out concerts all over the place, Miley Cyrus. How are you?
Great, thank you. Thanks so much for having me on your show, by the way.
Well, thank you for coming on. Now, I understand you were born Destiny Hope Cyrus, correct?
I was.
And you've legally changed your name to Miley Ray?
Because I'd always been called Miley, and it was basically, it was just, it's too hard. I'm getting my license soon, and it was just, hard to have, a bazillion different names.
Well, I can imagine, because I'm sure if you're walking down the street, you're called many different things, be it Hannah Montana, be it Miley, be it Destiny, whatever, right?
Yeah, totally. It was just I don't know, it was too hard.
And that was kind of a tribute to your dad.
Yeah, exactly. My dad was stoked.
Now, I understand that it's not just your dad that's famous that's in your life. Dolly Parton is your godmother?
Dolly Parton, yeah, is my, I have a bunch of cool country stars in my life because of my dad. You know, I have lots of those kind of friends, but Dolly is definitely the most special one to me.
Now, I grew up listening to Dolly Parton, and it must be pretty cool to have so many cool people in your life.
It does, and especially as someone like Dolly that has been through it all. You know, she's seen the ups and downs, and she's such an amazing person, and to learn from her is the greatest gift.
Now, do you get to live a regular life? Do you play sports or anything like that?
I'm so bad at sports. If I played sports, I would die because I'm so terrible. I'm just really into writing music. Music has always kind of been my life. So while everyone else is out playing, I'd be playing my guitar. So that's more what I do. On my days off, I just sit home and write music and hang out with friends and watch YouTube. So
this is kind of something you've always wanted to do, is get into being an actress/singer kind of thing.
Yeah, and I love writing songs too. So if it didn't ever work out and I couldn't be the artist, then I would like to be a songwriter. You know, so I love writing music, and I love music.
Miley, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color? Blue.
Today's hit music, the new Z101. I'm Corey Motley, on the phone with Miley Cyrus. Now, are you and Raven Simone good friends?
Yeah, we're buddies.
Now, because I understand that's pretty much how you got your start. You kind of made a guest appearance on her show, That's So Raven, correct?
Well, we did an episode where it was kind of confusing. Raven on her show had guest stars from The Sweet Life, and then Raven guest starred on The Sweet Life, and then I guest starred on The Sweet Life, and then The Sweet Life guest starred on my show.
Oh, so it was kind of just one big jumble.
One continuous episode.
Okay, now why did you guys decide to go with Hannah Montana and not Alexis Texas?
Alexis Texas. I actually haven't heard that one. I've heard some other ones, and that's the best one I've heard. The name is a very random name. I actually have no idea why it's Hannah Montana.
So your dad co-stars on the show with you. What's your relationship with your dad? Because I know most teen girls, they're always trying to rebel against their parents. You and your dad have a good relationship?
Yeah, my dad's my best friend. I love talking to him. I ask him almost every day to drive me to work just because I want to see him. I love him so much. He's my buddy. He's the coolest guy to talk to, and it's so sweet.
Well, it must have been tough growing up with your dad being Billy Ray Cyrus, because, he was on the road all the time. Did you travel with him?
Yeah, I did, but, I still had school and stuff, so I tried this, being without him, but when I was 10, I moved. My dad was shooting in Canada, and which was hard for me and my family, and I just couldn't take it anymore, so I moved in with my dad in Canada and homeschooled there, and all that stuff, so I went and moved with my dad.
What did you like better, homeschool or actually going to school with friends?
I like homeschool because the dorky side of me loves, the education part of it, because you can kind of put together, your own classes, what you want to do, and then they'll give you the curriculum, but you can say, I want to do this for extra credit, whatever. But the social, talkative part, less normal school.
Today's hit music, the new Z101. I'm Corey Motley, on the phone with Miley Cyrus. Now, with your dad being so cool and, you two being so close, how does he feel about you dating?
He's cool, but he's actually, the luckiest dad in the world because I don't want a boyfriend.
Oh, really?
Not at all.
So there was a rumor going around about you and Nick Jonas. Was that true that you two dated for a little while?
No, thank you.
No?
No, he's my buddy. He's my really, really good friend. We talk every once in a while, and we're close, but just not like that, especially not right now. It's everything's so good right now, and I'm working really hard, with my movie and with my album and all that stuff. I don't want anyone to rock the boat. It's too good.
Wow. That is so impressive for somebody your age to be in that sort of mind frame.
Well, thanks. I think it's like I've been there. I've liked them, and I'm just like kind of over the guys that are in my life right now.
You had a sleepover with some friends, and there were some pictures that came out. How did that make you feel when people were trying to, create different controversies and saying, "Oh yeah, Miley Cyrus is into girls"?
It was really great. The first time I saw it, I discovered that I was into girls when I was like, hello, no, what? Like, it's a bunch of girls at a sleepover party, It was just like totally like weird and off, and that like it all started out with Perez Hilton, and I'm not afraid to say that I'm definitely not his number one fan for sure. I mean, like, the fact that someone could even think of something like that in the first place is just kind of weird to me, that you know where their mind is.
Today's hit music, the new Z101. I'm Corey Motley on the phone with Miley Cyrus. A lot of people are saying you could be the next Britney Spears. Now, what are you going to do differently so that in 10 years where we're not going to be saying, oh, that Miley Cyrus, she's crazy?
Well, for me, it's like, at first when people, say that to me, I actually I take it as a compliment because she's so talented and thinking genius. And right now she's just at a hard time. So I think she's going to get through it, and I think it's going to be such like a triumph at the end when everyone sees her come back, and I'm going to be so proud of her because I feel to me that they're like family, like that family is like family just because I've spent so much time praying for them, and I've talked to Jamie, and I just feel like they're going to come out and it's just going to be amazing. And for me, I think just to keep positive, because that's basically what I try to do with anything I say. I always try to, come out with the positive ending.
Well, the Spears family is under the microscope right now, especially with Jamie Lynn being an expecting mother. How's the support with her family and whatnot? And are you giving your support to Jamie Lynn?
Yeah, they're our friends, and there's been so many people that have stepped away, and we're the ones that have gotten closer and closer through this. And that's what they need more than anything. And they've continually thanked us for being so supportive because no one else is. And that's what I think is needed more than anything, especially for Britney, because she needs someone that's more supportive for her.
You and your dad are going to be hosting the CMT Awards?
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Actually, I have no idea. I have no idea. I think my dad just randomly thought of the idea.
Well, it is April 11th, and you two will be hosting the awards?
Yeah.
What do you and your dad fight about?
Anytime we fight, it's usually like if you won't drive me somewhere, or mostly if you won't drive me somewhere, or if you won't, take me, to go get stuff. Like, if you won't take me to dinner or something that night, I'll be like, Dad, you're so antisocial. You're, living in a cave. So that's, the only time that we really fight. He lives in a box.
Gotcha. Now, you and your dad were actually criticized for not wearing seatbelts during your movie.
Uh-huh.
Were you actually driving, or was that on a green screen?
We were driving, but we didn't leave the driveway. So therefore, we didn't really think we needed a seatbelt because we didn't go over 2 miles an hour.
Gotcha. Now, I just want to ask you one more question before I let you go, because I imagine you're quite busy. I've heard that you use doubles on stage while you're doing costume changes. Is that true?
No, not really. It was made a much bigger deal than it was. It's actually, I'm hypoglycemic, so on my tour, the part where it would be from Hannah to Miley, I would have to eat just a little bit, like a sandwich or something in between the sets, so my blood sugar doesn't get low. And so right there, I wouldn't have had time. The vocals went off, so it wasn't like she was lip syncing or everything, but it gave me only 4 minutes. At first, I'd only had 2, and it gave me, I believe it was 4 minutes, maybe 5. To eat a little bit and then also get the wig off and everything. So it was either don't have half the show or, I don't know what we'd do if we couldn't have done that. But we figured out a way to do it once the Jonases left the tour. We figured out a way to do it with the girls. We had a longer song, and we didn't need the double anymore.
Miley, you sound like an extremely mature teenager, and I wish you all the best in your career.
Well, thank you so much, and thanks for having me once again.
Let's play one of your songs, your choice. What would you like to play?
Awesome. See you again.
Fantastic. Why don't you do the honors?
Awesome. Everybody, here is my new single, See